Good evening, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great evening. This is Saturday the 23rd, and I just wanted to do a quick check-in. It's shortly after 9 p.m. Hope everybody is having a great night. Today is the last day of my 21-day Unstoppable Influence Challenge, and I have mixed feelings about that. So for those of you who don't know, for my friends who are joining me tonight, I've been doing a 21-day challenge, and it is hosted and taught by Natasha Hazlett, and it's called the 21-Day Unstoppable Influence Challenge. Hi everybody who's joining me. And it's been a really great experience. I just wanted to do a little bit of reflecting on how that went for me, for those of you who have reached out and asked questions and kind of asked, hey, what's the deal with that challenge you're doing, and why are you doing all those Facebook Lives? So I'm just going to talk about a couple things real quick while I have your attention. Number one, this challenge that I did, it's definitely been a lot of fun, but it's also really pushed me out of my comfort zone. So we would get lessons every day with Natasha, some live trainings, and then we would also get some assignments, some homework assignments. And no, this is not a commercial for Natasha's challenge, but I just wanted to share with my friends just a little bit of my experience from this past 21 days. So there were some writing assignments and some other types of thoughtful and thought-provoking assignments that she had us do, and basically at the end of the 21 days I have learned so many unique and interesting things about myself. I feel like I've grown, and that's a good thing. I feel like I have opened my heart to more possibilities coming to me in the future, and I feel like if I didn't get anything else from this challenge, it was a great overall experience to just dive in and do some self-exploration and a little bit of excavating. It's been a long time since I set aside, just a little bit of time every single day to think about myself and think about who I want to be. And yes, for those of you who are close to me, you know that I'm 42. I should probably have that all figured out. I am so blessed to have found my calling as a high school teacher, and I love that. I love that so much. But I'm more than just a high school teacher. I'm more than just a mom. I'm more than just a wife. And I really enjoyed the last 21 days of reflecting and being in a group where we can have group chats and group videos with, it was primarily women, but I'm sure men could join if they wanted. But just talking about what we're learning and asking questions of each other, and we learned some really great resources, and it was really nice. I learned a lot. Like I said, I learned a lot about myself, and I really enjoyed it. And there were some really hard assignments. Like one assignment, hey, Charles B. Faison, good evening. I'm just sitting next door in the backyard making a video. Hope you guys are doing good. So back to the assignments. One assignment was really hard. We had to write our backstory, like kind of go through our life up to now and write down some of the high points and some of the low points, and write down some of the lessons we've learned, some of the obstacles we faced. But I found that in writing my backstory, I learned so many interesting things about myself that maybe I always knew, but I had just sort of pushed them so far back that I just hadn't thought of some things in a really long time. And that was unique to discover, to do a little bit of self-exploration and self-excavation. Did I say that right? I don't know. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys kind of how that went for me. Today's the last day of the challenge, so it's sort of happy sad. Brad, you're funny. Thought about coming out and yelling in the background. Yeah, you could have. I mean, I would have just kept the camera rolling, right? Just kind of learning how to roll with it. The other super, super fun thing that happened today was, I thought you guys might find this interesting. We had a little family reunion over at my Aunt Tammy's, and all kinds of cousins gathered, and aunts and uncles and babies. So many babies. Yeah, lots of sweet, sweet, precious babies throwing sand in each other's hair and throwing sand at anybody walking near the sandbox, and eating sand, and getting sand in the little pool that my Aunt Tammy had. But yeah, it was really fun. It was just really so nice, so enjoyable. Mimi and Papa were of course there, and I think they really enjoyed having us all together just right outside the door in the backyard from their apartment. For blood relations, we also celebrated the arrival of my cousin's baby. He decided to be born this afternoon at 3 o'clock. So needless to say, she wasn't at the family reunion today. She was a little busy. But it was kind of fun because we all chipped in and volunteered to watch her other 3 littles so that she could have her baby with her husband in a quiet, peaceful environment. So yeah, I got to spend some fun time this afternoon holding babies and washing dirty faces, and I fed them so many cookies. Because I'm that aunt. I'm that cousin. Hey, do you want another cookie? Come here, come with Aunt Tia. I'll get you another cookie. I'm so terrible. Meanwhile, my own child decided to get himself soaking wet in the kiddie pool, which he was clearly far too large for, but that did not stop him. Anyway, it was just a really nice afternoon with family, and a nice reminder that it's always a good idea to stop and slow down, even just for an afternoon, and enjoy your family and bring them in close once in a while and hug them and laugh with them and break bread with them, metaphorically of course, because I'm not eating bread anymore, but share sausage dip with them. Yeah, just pause. We get so busy and life is so crazy. All of us are busy, right? We're all busy. Hi, Dusty. I see that hand. Oh, thank you. The hair is a little wild. I'm very, very happy with how it turned out. I didn't know if I would be brave enough to do the fuchsia bangs, but so far I like it, and I've gotten lots of compliments on it. My stylist, Afton, if you're watching, it's fabulous. She did tell me it was going to be orchid, and I don't know if that's orchid, but it's fun. Hopefully it'll fade by August 22nd when school starts, because it's a little wild for a business class, I think, maybe. but she reassured me that we could color it back to blonde if we need to before school starts. Yeah, I got to see my sweet niece. She thought the pink hair was awesome. I got to hug my nephews, got to hug my brothers, got to hug all the aunts and the uncle, and just sweet, sweet family time. That's really all I have. If you guys are watching this live, you know that I treasure you. It's getting a little bit chilly out here, even though I have a sweater on. So I am sending each and every one of you grace and peace and just a sweet, restful evening. Hug your babies' necks and kiss their fat cheeks, and hug your family, and it's okay to slow down and take a time out. That's what I'm learning. It's okay to slow down and take a mommy time out, take a daddy time out, take a human time out, and do something really, really restful or fun or wild, but just hug your people, kiss your people. Yeah, that's all I've got. So grace and peace and restful evening, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, good night, friends.